Hello, once again, dear fans, friends, and subscribers. After a gap of one day in the World Cup 2023, your host Ram is back with you to do a preview of the India versus Australia finals that is coming up in the ICC Cricket World Cup tomorrow at the Narendra Modi Stadium, and one can't wait to have a glimpse of it. Well, as far as India are concerned, well, India are gunning for their triple win, and definitely there's be a lot of crowd support. Narendra Modi Stadium will be buzzing with activity, and we know how the stadium is going to be tomorrow. So definitely, everyone knows all the support will be for India, and India would be gunning for their third World Cup title. As far as Australia are concerned, well, they would have lesser support than India, but Australia will be looking for, as you know, Australians are the ones who have been very, very successful as far as ODI World Cup is concerned, and they would be the ones who would be gunning for their sixth World Cup title. So definitely Australia are definitely there because, and you know, it is going to be a worthy contest. No doubt about it. Sparks are going to fly tomorrow, and we are going to have a full house at the Narendra Modi Stadium. I mean, the reports that are coming in is that all the hotels are booked probably nine times. The rates are nine times the normal rate in the hotel. So there's been heavy booking going on. And as I said, Ahmedabad it would be buzzing with activity right from today. And well, as far as India are concerned, for India, well, they are on a victory run. I mean, they have won all their matches. In fact, as I said yesterday, tomorrow, if they go and beat Australia, they would be they would be equaling the Australian record for the first time of having 11 consecutive wins in the World Cup. And all the Indian fans would definitely be hoping for that. But let me tell you, Australia, it's going to be a great contest. But coming to one thing now, let's talk about India. India won their first World Cup in the year 1983. The second World Cup, if you look at it, it took 27 years for India to lay their hands on the World Cup, and then it went to then right now it's 2000, so it's basically it is 12 years now from 2011. So it's going to be interesting. Is India going to go and defeat Australia and narrow the gap and add one more World Cup to that pantheon of victories? That's going to be the question. But definitely, as I said, we are going to have a cracker. Both the teams are evenly matched. If you look at the Aussies record, yes, India are definitely on the ascendant, no doubt about it. As I said, played in home turf, home fans, but support is going to be tremendous. So we all know that India would be definitely loving to celebrate it tomorrow by beating Australia. Now I will come to that. I'll come to that later. Now let's talk about Australia now. Australia, well, they had a run of victories from I think they 1987 they came to India and they beat England in the finals. 1992, well, it was Pakistan, Imran Khan lifting the cup, and after that, 96, it was Sri Lanka lifting the cup for the first time, and then we saw a run of victories from the Aussies started dominating cricket at that time when they had a run of victories after that. 2003, I think 2007, and 2011. Well, India took it. So anyway, I'm not going to get into that. But let's have a look at we will have a look at the teams. But before that, let's also look at the one match that India played. If you look at the India-Australia exchanges, Australia has come to India, and we have seen some very close contests. Yes, they just before the World Cup started, India definitely won over Australia in a very convincing manner. But let's have a look at the fifth match of this World Cup, which was played in Chennai, where India took on Australia. And remember, the Aussies were really some tight bowling from the Indians, very good bowling inside. And let us understand one thing. Now, I'm going to tell you a very moot point in this. Australia 199 all out in 49.3 overs with Stephen Smith top scoring. So it was a real struggle for the Aussies there at 199. Look at the bowling. If you look at the bowling, there is one missing link, and that man is absolutely going berserk against the opposition, and is Mohammad Shami, who unfortunately was not figuring in the mix. But we had Hardik Pandya, but Hardik Pandya didn't have a good bowl. His 3 overs cost him 28 runs, and well, it is very sad, it's a home ground of Hardik Pandya from Gujarat, and such a sad thing that Hardik Pandya won't be there to actually be a part of the proceedings. And we all know what a big game player Hardik Pandya is. So Hardik Pandya was there. So Mohammad Shami has come into the mix, and he has made a huge difference. I mean, he's the highest wicket taker, in World Cups for India now. So that is a great feeling for Mohammad Shami, and Mohammad Shami is not there. So that is a very, very important point that one has to note. India won it. That's quite a different thing. Yes, India won the game pretty comfortably. Not comfortably. In fact, India were absolutely reeling at one stage with the top half of the Indian batting into the pavilion. We were 2 for 3. India were 2 for 3, having lost Ishan Kishan, Rohit Sharma, and Shreyas Iyer. But now, after that, then Virat Kohli was the one who came there, stemmed the tide along with KL Rahul, and then finally with Hardik Pandya coming in, and some slowly they got to victory. But what I'm coming to here is that in that particular game, Hardik Pandya did not make much of a difference. But Mohammad Shami, as you know, was selected later on, and then it was Mohammad Shami just swinging the ball, getting the wickets, holding the seam, foxing the opposition, and he was just he was just thundering in this World Cup with the highest number of wickets. Now the main thing is that Mohammad Shami is back, and he is in full flow. And tomorrow, this game is going to be played at the Narendra Modi Stadium in Ahmedabad. Yes, it is not going to be played on the usual square. I'm told it is going to be played on a new pitch. So that is going to be interesting as to what one can expect. If you on that score, if you look at the teams there, I'm going to look at the teams. Having said that, and looking at the teams, India probably, they would definitely love to retain the winning combination. Rohit Sharma. I mean, look at the Indian batting. Indian batting is looking like they have ammunition. They have lots of ammunition in the tank, and as if they are going into a battle with all that ammunition in their tank. And if you look at Rohit Sharma, oh my, he's as a captain. He has been extremely successful, and what a start for Rohit Sharma as a World Cup captain. As a captain, he is now into the finals of the World Cup as an unbeaten run at that. Yes, support is coming, but he's also leading the show. The opening starts have been absolutely superb. Rohit Sharma combining with Shubman Gill, the opener. Virat Kohli, well, he's on an absolute roll. He's holding the world record now in cricket with 50 ODI tons. Shreyas Iyer is in peak form, according to me. Shreyas Iyer and KL Rahul, as I said, have made a big difference because both have shown amazing consistency. Surya Kumar Yadav is there to go and have a whack in the middle. Ravindra Jadeja can bat, we all know, and then the bowling. Then that Mohammad Shami, who has been leading the Indian bowlers in this particular show, and then followed by Jasprit Bumrah, Mohammad Siraj, and then the spinners come into the equation, Jadeja and Kuldeep Yadav. So it has been a very, very well-oiled machine for India. They just have to go there and just put their best foot forward. So I think India, in my opinion, my take, I wouldn't say a prediction. I would say the way I look at it right now is that India, I would term them as favorites against Australia. Well, Australia can go there and prove me wrong. That is a different thing altogether. As far as Australia are concerned, I have to say their opening combination, they are also looking good. Their opening combination is looking powerful. David Warner and Travis Head. Now let's understand one thing. India need to get Travis Head's wicket very pretty good, because he is the one who will make the ball travel, and he will be getting runs at a very quick clip. He's not the one to stand there. He is going to right away hit you through the line of the ball. Yes, as I said, if he gets going, it will be a difficult situation right here. So India has to get Travis Head early. And then David Warner, Travis said, Mitchell Marsh, well, he normally was opening, but now since Head has come, that has really strengthened the Australian team. Mitchell Marsh comes in at one drop. He's somewhat, as you know, he's a very, very powerful hitter of the ball. And then the stability is provided by Stephen Smith's experience. Manas Labuschagne, always, as I said, he is the stabilizer for Australia. And then Glenn Maxwell. Now, Glenn Maxwell, yes, he's holding the record for the fastest run in this World Cup. Fastest run in World Cup history. He has scored. He has done a sort of a phoenix rising from the ashes against Afghanistan with 201 runs to his name and taking his team to the semi-finals. And here he is. But one thing, he will have a battle, according to me, with Kuldeep Yadav. Now, Kuldeep Yadav's battle with Glenn Maxwell is going to be, according to me, it's going to be the real matchup that one is looking out for. Over and above that, other than that, well, Josh Inglis probably would like to get more runs under his belt. The bowling, well, it all depends. What is going to be now? One does not know. There's no rain forecast, but whether there will be dew on the surface. Right now, the news is that. This is the same track. Whether if they are going to play out on the same track where India played Pakistan, one does not know, or whether it is going to be any pitch, one does not know. But right now, the information says that it's going to be the same track on which they are going to play. It's also told that it might be there might be some real nip in the air. So probably after we have seen when the chasing is going on, how the bowlers can actually move the ball, and we also saw Josh Hazlewood and Stark in the semi-finals, how they moved the ball like a banana against South Africa. So definitely it's game on, according to me. And then the spinners come into the equation. Adam Zampa would be the key for Australia. Adam Zampa is a much different spinner than what he bowled against India. He would have learnt a few things, and as I said, he's doing very well for Australia. And then the bowling, Mitchell Stark and Hazlewood would be definitely required to give the early breakthroughs. Pat Cummins, I thought, is getting better and better as the World Cup has gone, and also he can control the runs. And also, Pat Cummins, what we have seen is that he is increasing ability to go and bat. We can term him as an all-rounder because he can do everything. He can go there and have a blast. He can stay there at the wicket, which he has done admirably well to give the other players to revolve around him. So definitely there's a lot to look forward to. Don't go anywhere. Just be there tomorrow at the Narendra Modi Stadium in Ahmedabad to witness this great spectacle. Tomorrow will be the day one will know whether India have lifted their third World Cup, or is it going to be the Australians who are going to lift their sixth World Cup. Time will tell the story, and I'll be narrating you the tale that went on in Ahmedabad when I see you folks tomorrow on my cricket show, Cricket Happenings. Until then, this is your host Ram signing off. Thank you.